Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is your weekly love reading from me. It's wherever you have Taurus in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is a general love reading, so it may not resonate with every Taurus out there. If it doesn't, check out your moon sign or another placement in your chart. Or you can just come back and check me out again next week. Please do consider giving me a subscription. I do have some free personal readings to give away between now and Christmas. So hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of those, and you have a chance to obtain those, because I will be prioritising my earliest followers, I suppose is the word. Thank you very much for all your input into the channel. It really is appreciated. Very much so. Your comments, likes and so on. Thank you for your emails. I've had one email from a Taurus actually. Thank you very much. You know who you are. I do read everything and I do answer every message I get. Okay, Taurus, the pre-shuffle. I'm sure by now that you have heard me mention before that I like to do the pre-shuffle away from the camera. This is for a couple of reasons. It takes a long time and I don't want to hold you up in your daily life. And also it's because it's quite personal to me, and I think if someone's going to be watching me doing it, it will sort of put me off, if that makes any sense. Anyway, with the pre-shuffle, I got that you were walking away from someone. I feel that perhaps you've made a love offer to someone, or you've been in some kind of connection and you've decided to walk off in the opposite direction and get some kind of new start for yourself. When I say walk off in the opposite direction, I don't mean physically pack your bags and you know, go on some journey or something, but it could be, but it could also be that it's just inward. This was more of an inward fresh start, that you were looking at the world slightly differently, and that you feel that you've tried hard with this particular person, but it's just not coming to any kind of fruition, and it's sort of like almost feeling like you're banging your head up against the wall. And so you've just decided to go off on your own for a little bit. Your person, sorry, I've got a hair in my mouth, be one of my own. And also, if you see I've got dirty hands, I'm really sorry. I've been varnishing some wooden windows, and I'm the type of person that likes to paint myself as well. You know, I try not to, but I do. So if you see that my hands are a little bit dirty, I'm sorry. I have tried to get it off, but it's quite difficult. Anyway, your person, by the way, does not think that this is finished. Maybe it isn't finished. I don't know. And while I was doing that, I've shuffled again now. But no, it's still here. No, actually it's not. I had the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck, and now I've got the Hermit. This is confirming to me the pre-shuffle message for the fact that you have decided to go on a new direction. However, your person does not think, has not taken you seriously. Whether you voice this or not, I don't know, but I'm sure your actions have said plenty to them. But they are not thinking that this is finished. They are waiting for you to return to them, physically, emotionally, however it is you connect with them. They are waiting for you to come back and do whatever it is that you've always done for them and with them. They're looking at you as if you're their solid, you know, lean on the shoulder, go-to person when they need something. But as far as I could see in the pre-shuffle, you were like, I'm off in the opposite direction. Okay, I like to put things into a historical context before I start looking at the present and the future. So for the recent past, we've got the Page of Swords for you and the the Eight of Cups in the reverse for your person, with the Sun in the middle. Now, if I get it wrong, because I'm going to say this is for you and this is for your person. Feel free to, switch the roles. I think your person has taken you very much for granted, Taurus, in the recent past, and just assumed that you are this delightful, responsible, steadfast person that they can lean on whenever things are tough for them, and you are. But I'm feeling as if in their world, you just continually dishing out the emotional support, the shoulder to cry on, running to them whenever there's a problem, possibly picking up the expenses constantly, whatever it is in your world, you are deciding that is coming to an end. Okay, we've got the Page of Swords here with the Sun. I feel that you have communicated in your own style and way to this person that you're not very happy with certain aspects of the connection. And I think this has taken them completely off guard with this Eight of Cups in reverse here, and completely and utterly knocked them for a loop, is what I see. But it's come as a surprise to them, but it's not a surprise to you, because you've been trying to sort of give hints, I think, as to what it is that has been happening, as what it is that's been going on in your mind and your world, as to what's caused you to feel a little bit sort of, that you've had enough really, and you're off somewhere else. I do feel possibly that this person has taken the news that you've given them rather badly, and I do get the impression that they've started to come out with some very, very low vibrational behaviour. The reason I say this is because we've got the shadow side here with the Page of Wands, and we've got the Chariot. The Chariot for me is double confirmation, because it sort of came out in the pre-shuffle with a couple of other cards that confirmed this sort of walking away energy. I think you're deciding to go off on your own, and I think they're all of a sudden in this very, very low vibrational, immature energy, and probably acting out or acting up in some particular way that is just not really going to leave you as even future friends, possibly. Yeah, I mean, this page of Wands energy, this is a very, very, very immature energy. I mean, you could be dealing potentially with a 70-year-old. I mean, age is there's no age limit in tarot, but what I'm saying is that the energy of the person is just incredibly immature. I do think it's linked to this fresh start and moving away from them. It's basically, I think, you putting up some boundaries in your life, Taurus, and them not responding very well. I see you on a journey almost. Possibly there's new love on the horizon. I did get sort of someone in the peripherals that potentially someone has caught your eye, but I'm not getting for an instant any third party energy whatsoever. I'm not suggesting for 1 second that you're dumping this person or moving away from this person because of an ex. I think with this Nine of Wands here in reverse, yeah, that's at the bottom of the deck here. I've been guided to look at the bottom of the deck. I think that you thought that once this person had had their initial outburst and got it off their chest for the fact that they were shocked that you were walking away, I think you thought that would be the conflict resolved, and that you would just both move off in your opposite directions. However, we've got the Ten of Swords here in your energy, which tells me that's not happening. You know, they basically like a lead weight round the ankles. You know, you just want to, with this 10 of Cups, remain amicable with them and just get a fresh, you know, go off on your own journey and complete a brand new cycle. And interestingly, we've got the Wheel of the Year here. Now we've got Karma at the bottom of the deck also. This card's coming out a lot at this particular point in time. It's sort of flying out for every tarot read at this moment. I mean, it's no secret, I'm sure, that you probably are very aware that we have a blue moon on the 31st of October. A blue moon meaning that we have 2 full moons in the month of October. So the saying once in a blue moon clarifies the fact that it's quite a rare event to have 2 full moons in a month. However, we do. And it's no surprise that this card here has this moon that is blue, and it's coming out literally for every read. I do feel that there is going to be some major energy shifts coming with this full moon energy. And it's coming, you know, for Halloween. But I do feel that there will be an opportunity to actually put to bed some old baggage that's hanging around. Whether that's this person. I mean, maybe you think, oh yes, you know, they're the old baggage, and that's just come flying out. The 9 of Swords. So we've got the 10 of Swords with the 9 of Swords. This tells me don't hold your breath. You know, I think just as you think this person's going to accept it and you're on your brand new and fresh start, I feel that something will come along from them to trip you up and shock you even more. You know, with this very, very low, extremely low vibrational behaviour. Now, you may just decide you just need some temporary space from this person just to have a re-evaluation of your feelings and, you know, to decide what it is that you want to do. However, I'm suspecting by the end of the month that you would have made some kind of concrete decision, and I'm suggesting that you're on your way with this wheel here to a fresh start. Chariot with the wheel. Let's get a little bit of clarification here. Let's get some clarification for this Chariot card and this wheel card, and maybe even the shadow card. Yeah, okay. Clarifying the Chariot card, which is very much in your energy, is the Fool. Another card. This is the card that is classed as 0 in the deck, because it's the beginning of a fresh journey. You know, this is a new beginning, a new cycle. You know, throwing all caution to the wind and just on your merry way for a brand new future. We've got the Empress card here. You know, again, this is signalling to me that you're ready for new growth in your life, complete new direction, possibly even a move in premises or location, and certainly a new perspective, a complete new perspective, which will be uncomfortable with this 4 of Cups in the interim. No one likes change, especially Taurus. You know, you're quite steadfast. Change for Taurus, I think, is very difficult. Not because of any negative reason. It's just that you're more comfortable, Taurus, in the actual status quo. It's just, I think this has possibly even been slightly part of the problem, is that you've let the status quo in this past relationship go on and on and on, and then eventually it's got so unbearable that you've just decided, well, you know, I've got to get on this new journey here. Let's just get some clarification for this shadow card in your person's. This is your person's energy, okay? Now we've got the Chariot here in the upright for you. Yeah? We've got the Chariot in the reverse here, and you're clarifying this shadow side. This tells me they are not letting you go, baby. I'm telling you, they're not finished. with this connection. They think this is a temporary blip. You know, they're sitting back with this King of Swords energy, looking at things analytically. You know, they're looking back over text messages or messages or thinking about conversations that you've had. But unfortunately, with this Four of Pentacles, they're not admitting any blame, or they're not admitting any aspect of their part in why this relationship has fallen away or had difficulties. Let's get some clarification on this Wheel of the Year. Okay, we've got the Sun card twice, we've got the Chariot card twice, in the upright for you, in the reversal for your person, clarifying the wheel. Okay, we've got the Justice card, the Eight of Wands and the Sun. This tells me, because this is in the recent future, this tells me you have got a little bit of a battle with this person, with this Eight of Wands energy and the Justice card, to actually get your life back where you think it should be, back on good footing and happy ground. And it's because this person is not willing to let you go. Now, whether or not you give this person another chance is completely and utterly up to you, Taurus, completely. But they in their mind, it's not finished. It's not finished for them. It may be finished for you. You know that. Drop me a comment and let me know. But it's not finished. It's not finished as far as they're concerned. Don't let pride get in your way. I feel that this is for your person. There's a lot of pride and ego here with, you know, with this sort of Shadow card, Chariot card in the reverse, the King of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. This is someone that's not listening. I feel that this don't let pride get in your way is not for you, Taurus. I feel it's for your person. It's time to take action. This goes back to what I said for you earlier. I think that, you know, when I said Taurus doesn't like change, and it's easy to stay in the status quo, I think things have become so unbearable for you that you can only begin to change, you know, begin a new cycle. I did say that with this Chariot card and the Fool card, this is a card of forward movement, and this is a new beginning here with the Fool being the 0 card in the deck. The Empress is about new growth and new possibilities and moving forward. And then we've got this 4 Cups, which tells me that it's uncomfortable to do that. Yes, it is uncomfortable, Taurus, but you're being guided that it's time to take action. You're just dealing with someone who is quite prideful and egotistical, unfortunately. How you resolve that is up to you. I'm not quite sure how this is going to end for you, but I'm sure it will end on a positive note if you just stay in your power and do what's right for you, and, you know, be civil and a respectful person as far as you can, bearing in mind that you can't always reason for 2 people, but you can always reason for yourself. Okay, Taurus, that's what I have for you. Thank you very much for stopping by today. It's very much appreciated. It really is. Consider giving me a subscription. I would greatly appreciate that, and it would help the channel to grow. And I will see you next week. Bye bye.